Want to be a better leader, supervisor, coworker, husband, wife, parent, friend? This one skill will improve all of your relationships and make you a more aware and likable person. One of the most important skills you can master is becoming an effective listener. We're taught to read, write, and speak, but for some reason we are never taught to listen. Improving your listening skills is one of the easiest ways to connect with other people and build relationships. People who feel heard are more likely to share their true thoughts and feelings. Good listening builds trust by showing the person speaking that you are truly interested and care about what they are saying. The good news is that becoming a great listener is a skill that can be learned by anyone. How do you become a better listener? Here are 4 things you must do. Give the speaker your full attention. Put your phone away, turn off the television, and turn away from your computer screen. Do whatever you have to do to avoid distractions and focus on what the person is telling you. Make a decision that this is about the other person talking. Don't change the subject. Don't let them know what you've done. This will come. But dedicate the first part of this conversation to active listening, which builds rapport and connection. Give cues that you are listening by using eye contact, open posture, shifting your weight slightly toward them, nodding your head, or using small utterances like, yes, I see. These show the speaker that you are listening and interested. Let the speaker completely finish what they have to say without interruption. This takes practice. Effective listeners don't start formulating responses, making judgments, or tuning out while the speaker is still talking. When the person is completely finished saying what they have to say, ask follow-up questions stemming from what they just told you. This signals to them that you listened and that you are interested in what they just told you. Continue with at least 3 follow-up questions, with at least one of them open-ended to encourage more communication. After it appears they have finished saying what they needed to say and fully answered your questions, this is the time for you to speak if you have something to say. And at this point, the conversation will likely evolve into a back and forth exchange, where everyone speaks and is heard in a normal, healthy conversation. Why is it important to be a good listener? Well, first, it builds trust. You want trust from your friends, family, subordinates, coworkers, everyone you are communicating with. Trust is the foundation of relationships. When people are heard, they are more likely to share more and be completely open with you. Listening reduces misunderstandings. It is very easy to mishear something or misinterpret someone's meaning. Listening helps find common ground in opposition. Replace judgment with curiosity. When speaking with someone you disagree with, let them speak and fully listen to their point of view. Knowing where they are coming from can help you see their side of the story. And you listening to them will make it more likely that they will listen to your point of view, which can often lead to better outcomes. Listening improves productivity. People who are good listeners are more likely to retain information, understand what's being required of them, and ask the right questions. Most people are terrible listeners, with some estimates showing that 90% of people have poor listening skills. Here are some of the things bad listeners do. They start formulating what they are going to say before the person they are talking to has finished speaking. Poor listeners are waiting for a pause from the speaker so they can interject into the conversation what they want to say. People love to talk about themselves, and it takes discipline and practice to notice if you are doing this and to stop doing it. Bad listeners are impatient, and they commonly interrupt the person speaking mid-sentence. This shows the speaker that you don't care about what they have to say. Don't get distracted. Stop looking around, or worse, at your phone or your computer. Don't change the subject to something you want to talk about. Being a good listener is about fully listening to what the person wants to tell you without being redirected. The problem with talking about yourself is that you miss out on new information and perspectives. You don't learn anything new when you are speaking. Instead, treat every conversation as an opportunity to gain knowledge. Listen intently with the goal of learning something that you didn't already know with every conversation that you are part of. Becoming a master listener takes practice. Start by observing yourself and others in conversation. You will no doubt start seeing how poor communication negatively affects conversations, and how using effective listening skills leads to more meaningful discussions. Thank you so much for watching. If you got any value from this video, please press the like button and consider subscribing. If you'd like to see more of my content, click on this video right here that YouTube thinks you will really enjoy. Take care, and I will see you next time.